Alrighty, I think we're live now. It seems to be slightly better than it was 2 seconds ago. I'll see if I can see anything going on here. Send out a little welcome. Joining in. See if I can. Viewers coming in. Grab. All right, Andreas Hoffman, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. I'm just getting a few things set up here. Linus Jacobson, welcome. Good to have you here. Setting up a few things and sharing this out a little bit. Give me one. Righty, I think we're good to go. Avi Bahagana, evening. How's it going? Alrighty, let's kick this off. Hey guys, it's DC here, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Hack. We got a special live version this time for number 24. So I thought I'd, do a live stream for the 24th Daily Hack video. We've got a few good news stories here. The TryHackMe leaderboards as always, and yeah, there's only one question from the last video, so at the end of the video, if you want to ask any questions, that would be the right time to ask them. Ask away and I'll answer them live for you. So just a quick shout out as well. YouTube has given me memberships now, which is kind of cool. It seems to work pretty much the same as Patreon, but I've selected more tiers. So there's one that's like $1.50 Australian a month, one that's like $4.50 Australian a month, and they sort of go upwards from there. If you do sign up, I would greatly appreciate some memberships. I have created a bit of extra content for members only, so if you do want to become a member, there is some additional content in there just for you. And the last shout out is to my Twitch friend Muffin Knight, also known as Ange. If you head on over to twitch.tv/Muffin Knight, you'll see this this Twitch channel here. Go and give her a follow. I jump on there pretty much every weekend, and we do random stuff. So the next one is going to be eating the world's spiciest noodles challenge. So that should be interesting. So yeah, head on over to twitch.tv/Muffin_Knight, and yeah, throw her a follow and make sure to watch the live stream that's coming up on the weekends. Anyway, let's jump over to the news. We've got Alibaba commits to spend $28 billion on cloud services. As the demand for cloud services increases during the coronavirus pandemic and most certainly beyond, Alibaba has committed $28 billion to boost its offering. The coronavirus pandemic has increased the demand for cloud services that enable computing and work from anywhere, such as Alibaba has announced a commitment to spend RMB 200 billion, that's in Chinese money, or $28 billion across a 3-year investment plan to boost internet infrastructure, as reported by the Financial Times. The Chinese e-commerce giant, one of the world's largest cloud providers, said it will spend the money to build next-gen data centers while developing technologies like semiconductors and servers. So just for anyone who's not aware of Alibaba, they don't just own Alibaba and AliExpress and those sites. They also have like an Amazon offering, and not like the Amazon buying offering, more like the AWS offering. So just like in the Western world, there's AWS. In China, there's Alibaba. So yeah, it's a pretty big deal for them, to be honest. And that's a lot of money. 28 bill. That's not a small figure there. So yeah. Anyway, on to the next news article, and it's actually related to a CTF on Hack the Box. There's a new Linux enumeration script for Hack the Box. It reads here, HT Benham is a Linux enumeration script for Hack the Box. This script is designed for use in situations where you do not have exactly how it works, how to use it, the different switches for different commands. And yeah, I'll put a link quickly to this in the chat so you guys can check it out. So give me one sec, I'll just paste this in over here. All right, there we go. Hopefully that goes through. Make sure this is still going. Just a couple of hellos to people. We got Andreas, Kataro. Oh, you're Kataro, right? MX, hello. What's up? Miguel, hello. The Ham, hey DC. Dan Smith, what's up, Dan Smith? Ange Fu, welcome. Casper, hi. Can you turn off the stream? No, I cannot turn off the stream. Soham, Mogoreka, Maze ransomware infected Cognizant. Yes, it did. That was news yesterday. So anyway, on to the next story. Top threat detection trends and challenges for cybersecurity professionals. User networks and endpoints are the biggest concerns for 65% of respondents, an 11% increase from last year, Ativa Network reveals. The report attributes this shift to 4 primary factors: evolution of an increasingly perimeter-less environment, the sheer number of successful endpoint attacks, rising cost per endpoint breach, and difficulties associated with quickly detecting and compromised system before an attacker can move laterally. Research was conducted before the coronavirus pandemic. So many people to work from home. In a survey, remote workers ranked as the 3rd highest attack surface of concern at 35%, which is very, very high. However, we expect that in the future, research a significant rise in concerns related to remote workers' risk will emerge. No kidding. We all know from all the different news stories that remote workers are pretty much the biggest threat to cybersecurity and networks and infrastructure at the moment, because basically everyone is working remotely. Anyway, goes on. The challenge in reducing attacker dwell time remains significant. Nearly 2/3 or 64% respondents indicated that 100 days of dwell time, the length of time from when an attacker enters a network to when the organization detects them, seems accurate or was too low, up from 61% last year. There's a bunch of really useful stuff in here, which I'm going to send to the chat here for you guys to have a read of. So take a look at that and yeah, check it out, see what it's all about, and throw a comment. It looks like the comments aren't coming through in this, but that's okay. I'll throw the links in the description for when this video goes public later. Over to TryHackMe, and this month we have ZT3R1 in 1st place, FreeSol in 2nd place, Nishnav in 3rd place, 4th place, Sysmex73 in 5th place, Rick Sanchez. He's holding on. He hasn't really gone anywhere since the start of the month, so it looks like he really smashed out at the start of the month and then hasn't really gone anywhere since then. I'm keen to see if our friend Slavko, he's moved down 2 places, unfortunately. Slavko, we're in 43rd place, now you're in 45th, all the way from Serbia. You're gonna have to do some more boxes there, man, to stay above everyone else in the competition. There's a couple of new rooms. There's Dog, Cat, and yeah, a whole bunch of other new rooms on TryHackMe, so definitely worth having a look at. There's a link in the description of this video if you want to sign up and get some freebies, which are both new rooms. Pain is the first Windows room to be released. Apparently it's quite easy. I haven't tried it myself yet, and I haven't done any live streams of it yet. So yeah, anyway, if now's a good time, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat and I'll answer them in 1 second. I'll just answer the only question from the last daily hack video, which was from Jackin Iglesias. He says, how do you recover from the long nights being awake in the field of CyberSec? Asking because I'm new in the field of cybersecurity, and since I started, I can't sleep more than 4 days a week for 5 hours long. That's terrible insomnia. The rest of the days I'm working and working. Defensive type cyber warrior, but I'm also working as a defensive type. Plus have a forensic one who actually needs to travel to find the problems. So how do you recover from the long nights of being awake? It's an interesting question, and I don't really have a solid answer for you because I've never had to sort of stay awake for long periods of time like that. It sounds like you're basically pushing yourself a little bit too hard. Maybe ease up on the hacking and defending as well, and yeah, just take it easy, just relax. You don't need to work those long hours, and if you are, it's only yourself who's be some problems here. So yeah, I'll see if there's some questions. Just give me one second. Jump here. All right, questions. Let's have a look. Please suggest some CTF VMs from VulnHub. I haven't been on there, but I'll make a video of that for you. So I'll write that one down. William Tarrant, hey DC, hey everyone, hello man. Linus Jacobson, DC, do you think AI will have a big role in IT security in the future? Yes, I think a lot of basic tasks are going to be automated. All the stuff that people don't really want to do already. So there's a lot of roles out there that can basically have certain tasks automated or made easier. So yeah, I think those ones will have that happen. Where were we? And Shuman Prajapati, hey DC, how are you? I'm good, thanks man. Thanks for asking. It's a nice and cool Tuesday night here in Australia. Yeah, the weather's finally changing for the better. But yeah, I'm doing good, man. LH Cybersecurity, do you know where I can download virus examples? About 100 for testing antivirus scanner. Yeah, there is a website. I can't remember the name. There is a website out there where you can download a whole raft of different malwares to load on your computer. Alternatively, you can just click on random stuff without an antivirus on your computer, see what you get, or download torrents that are like obviously dodgy torrents, and try that out. That would be a good one. Or maybe even write your own malware and see how that goes. Alvaro Fernandez, hello from Spain. Hello, how's it going? Should I say hola? One night, hey DC, what's up man? How's it going? Welcome to the live chat. You're on almost every live chat recently, which is awesome. It's good to have you here. Soham says, what do you think OWASP top 10 is old now as many web dev frameworks are updating constantly? It's not that old yet. It's a framework, right? So yeah, like I know development changes quite frequently, but being able to understand basic testing of web apps hasn't really changed that. Honest, so yeah. Where is it? I want your advice to start pen testing career. I don't have any background about it. Ahmed, I guess the best suggestion I can give to you is to if you have some sort of IT experience, to maybe get a certification in like ethical hacking. So either do a CH if you really want, but to be honest, if you want to become a professional penetration tester, do the OSCP from Offensive Security, and yeah, that's all you really need to do. Yeah. Pia, where to start learning hacking? I literally just answered that exact same. Avi Bahaguna, what do you think, Zap or Burp Suite, which is better? There's more tutorials on Burp, to be honest, and I think it's more commonly used. However, a lot of people who use it at the moment don't like it, so maybe it's not for everyone. It's, it is what it is. It's not a it's not a particularly bad system, Burp, but I guess there's better alternatives out there. So yeah, I don't know, just have a play around, see which one you like to use most, and go with that. Joshua EOM, what programming language do you use the most in your job and for what? Mostly Python, mixed with, I guess, like PowerShell scripts, Microsoft Azure environments, and PowerShell is the way to go with breaking into those systems. So yeah, but I also use Python for a lot of network script writing. So, where was I? Soham, I'm currently working as security engineering, but I want to focus on cloud security. What would you suggest? I would suggest you get a certification in AWS cloud security, because that seems to be what most recruiters in that space are looking for at the moment. Rizwan Sayed, in which are you more interested, NetSec or AppSec? Definitely. Rejimi Haran, where can I learn assembly language properly? You can learn it on, there's a Udemy course. I can't remember exactly the name of the course, but there is a Udemy course I saw a little while ago, which was pretty, yeah, type it in and you'll probably see it's probably, well, it was back then anyway, a couple of months ago, the highest rated assembly course on Udemy. William Tarrant, had my first day today of my CyberSec school course. Very excited, very motivated. That's the way to go. I'm happy to hear it, man. You're from memory, I'm pretty sure you're in Brisbane as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's good to hear that there's some locals here who are getting pumped to get into the industry. It's super fun, dude. It's massively rewarding, and it's a pretty cool like niche area in. So, yeah, that's good, man. I'm happy for you. Psycho Bowl, did you find any bugs and got bounty for it? I found plenty of bugs. I've never got a bounty. Not yet, anyway. What is the best OS for blue teams? Probably Windows. And I know you're going to rage at me, but mostly because it's what everyone's using, right? So in a blue team environment like SOC teams, they pretty much use Windows, and they have VMs to different Linux systems, but most of the time it's all managed systems, and they use for that. Yeah. TryHackMe, is it safe for beginner? Do you mean tryhackme.com? Yes, it is definitely safe for beginners. I actually did a video a couple of days ago called the best CTFs to get started with, so the best basic CTFs, and yeah, definitely have a try of that one. It's have a look through the different CTFs rather in that video. They're all great for beginners. Ange, $4.50. Thanks very much. Cheers for the support, Ange. If you guys want to follow Ange, I'm going to drop it on the screen again. Up over here. So, go Twitch for night. This is what $4.50 gets you. It gets you shout out to your Twitch channel, which I feature on every single weekend. So jump on over twitch.tv/muffin_night. Check her out, throw her a tip, follow her, do all the things. Yeah, it's the way to go. So I'll just leave that on the. I need to scroll up a bit because there's a few questions coming in now. Hey DC, please suggest some website for web security testing, because for new noobs like me, it's find bugs on HackerOne and BugCrowd. Yeah, I mean, like, that's a tricky question, but apart from that, there's not much legal way of. So, yeah. No Ganoy, also known as Neo Shaman. Welcome, dude. I haven't had a chat with you for a little while, so it's good to see you in here. Josh Ashton, have you had much experience with Nessus software? Not really. I did a Nessus CTF like a year ago, and that was pretty fun, but I haven't really played around with it. Video idea, going through the source code of soon-to-be released coronavirus app by the government. Yeah, that would be a cool video. I know a fair bit about it already, but I don't want to drop too much information because it'll scare people. One out. I was chatting to a guy. The reason I got this information, talking to a guy who was on a contract team helping out with the development of the app. He was saying it's mildly morally wrong, but the idea behind it is. So while it's terrifying, the data that it could potentially hold, obviously it's for a very good reason. So it's hard to say. Neo Shaman, starting to try to make a programming portfolio. What should I code to make a good portfolio? What should I code? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna make a video on that. I'm gonna write it down. So just give me 1 sec, and I'm gonna write that question down, Neo Shaman, because that's the best question I've seen in a little. Just copy paste this into my pad. Thank you very much for that question, and I'll make a video for you. Exactly that. Listening to you, Stock, and a couple of others talk about bug bounties, I'm very interested in it. I downloaded Oracle VM and Kali, and yo, what the hell? I got a donation for $50. Holy cat! That's a world record for my channel. So, well done, man. You've just broken the record for the biggest tip I've ever seen on my channel. So that's awesome. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. That's at least 3 days of lunches. So cheers, man. Anyway, sorry, I was on this question. I'm very interested in it. I downloaded Oracle VM and Kali, and watching YouTube to learn Kali, then going from there. Yeah, that's it's probably the best way. I know Stock has a lot of really great videos and content on bug bounties. He's definitely one to watch. Also, Namesec is very good, and John Hammond also has a lot of great information on bug bounties and ethical hacking. So, yeah. Oh, Linus is Frist. Oh man, you're also a Patreon. That's awesome. I didn't realize that, but thank you so much. You're a can't believe it. That's the most I've ever been tipped. Thank you very much again. William Tarrant. I'm in Mel, but have travelled up north a few times. It's great there. Yeah, it's good here, apart from that it's always hot. I actually prefer the Melbourne weather, which I know is like blasphemy for a Queenslander, but I definitely prefer the weather in compared to Britain. At least you guys have seasons there, right? All right. Dan Smith. Hi DC. What would you recommend between a Windows laptop, MacBook for cybersecurity, CTFs, and pen testing? Hard question. I use a MacBook myself. I know Stock uses a MacBook. I think that's just because that's what I have. If I had well, it's hard because if I want a good spec MacBook, which I would prefer to use, so expensive. But if you want something that's like much cheaper and can do the same job, Windows is fine for that as well. So yeah, it's a hard line to follow there, really. Like, do you want to go down the line of paying for a really expensive laptop with I guess an easier interface for, like, the terminal in Mac is basically Linux, right? Just install Homebrew and then you sweet to whereas Windows is a little bit more messing about, but you can get there. So it's a hard question to answer. So yeah, that's sort of my answer. I know it's a shitty. I'm sorry. Where was I? Soham asking, shifting abroad for a job after coronavirus, would it be possible? Yeah, definitely. Australia still has cybersecurity under its skilled visa list, I believe. Double check that on the Australian immigration website, and so does Singapore. Quite sure, I just someone like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, check out those two countries if you're interested in moving abroad for cybersecurity roles. What does cybersecurity do? I mean, on jobs you got. Not sure what you mean there. I've had a bunch of different roles, from pen tester to SOC analyst to security engineer to SOC team lead, network security engineer, if that really counts. Not really. Cybersecurity specialist. Yeah, I've had they just name them different each time, but it's usually more or less the same. What certifications would you recommend for cybersecurity, and in what order? That's from Joshua EOM. Okay, I did do a video on this, but I will say it again. In cybersecurity, you need to have the 3 basics. To cover all the 3 basics, you don't have a degree, is CompTIA Linux Plus, Network Plus, and Security Plus. Once you get those 3, and if you don't want to do the Network Plus, get a CCNA, and it actually looks better on a resume. only because recruiters understand it better than us. Once you've got those three, and if you want to go into like a red team environment, go for the OSCP. Otherwise, focus on an area of blue team work. So like cloud migration, you would go for a like AWS cloud security certification, maybe like a checkpoint certification if your employer wants you to work with different checkpoint technologies, or Palo Alto cert, or F5 load balancing, whatever it is. Maybe you want to go into be a Splunk engineer. Those guys get paid pretty well, and it's essentially reading logs. There's a lot more to it, obviously, than that, but yeah, that's pretty much my recommendation. Neo Shaman, thank you. Yeah, I'll make a video for you, man. Hold on for that one. My mic is cutting out. The sensitivity is too low. I think I know what the problem is. Give me 1 sec and fix that up. Kill that, and that. Okay, that should fix up my microphone. So hopefully that works a bit better. Okay, Kobe42. Are there prerequisites you must have in order before you start pen testing on a website that have a public pen testing program? Or bug bounty program? Yeah, okay. I would probably recommend using Burp Suite or Zap. They're pretty much the only software recommendations for that. So, yeah. 50 sec. What's 50 sec? Oh, okay. Oh, right. Sec is at, yeah, $8 AUD. That's all right. I'm still happy with 50 sec. I'm over the moon with 50 sec. So, yeah, keep the 50 secs coming in, guys. Where was I? Next question. Joe Pearson sent me a diamond. Thank you very much. Tadwas Berhu Abera. Please make video spear phishing campaign to hack WordPress from Ethiopia. I am Habesha. Okay. I'm not too sure what you mean by that, but yeah, I could make a video about spear phishing campaigns. But there's not a lot to do with it, really. If you just read news articles and they explain spear phishing all the time. Yeah. Hoo-ha Extreme, howdy. Welcome, dude. Thanks for watching yet another daily hack video. I think you and Neo are like the two, and One Night as well, actually. The three guys who watch almost every daily hack video. So I do appreciate it. Thanks for coming along. Linus, just 8 AUD, not 50. That's all right. I'm still happy with the 8 AUD, so don't worry. Neo Shaman lives in Melbourne, Florida. Well, yeah. Nah, bro. It's not the same as Melbourne in Australia. Dan Smith, thanks for the advice. No worries, man. Thanks for coming along. PL, I'm not that good in C++. Have you any advice? You don't really need to be good in C++. As long as you can read it, then you're as good as the majority of people who are in the industry, to be completely honest. How did I start hacking? From Ash Schumann. I didn't really start hacking. I went from... I was a sysadmin originally, and then I went to network engineering, and then network security, and then sort of fell into different cybersecurity projects, and that's sort of how I got started. Do a video on buffer overflow. Maybe, I don't know. Neo saying use Zap, Burp, browser, internet. I'm making a video on it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wait once Neo makes that video. I'll share it around for everyone to have a look at, and yeah, he can get all the glory because he deserves it. Crash Override. Do you plan on doing more King of the Hills, CTFs, challenges, etc.? Yes, I'm going to be doing a lot more King of the Hills, but I'm going to be stepping it up a notch with like a round robin hacking challenge. So it's going to be basically people that I've weeded out from the masses of King of the Hills that I did, and I'm going to get like the top 3 or 4 people who I've seen on my streams and other streams, and try to get them together to have like a competition. And they're going to have to share their screens as well, so that they can't cheat. There's no one's going to be running automated scripts to auto hack or anything like that. So yeah, I'm going to make it like that so it's fair for everyone. Entryman, great man, you're replying each comment. Yeah, I always reply to every comment. I try and keep this as broad as I can and as welcoming as I can for everyone who's watching. Nikki, yeah. Thanks for watching the live, guys. I'm happy to have you all here. Newman, DC, I'm gonna hack and make your subscriber count 1 million. If you could, that would be fantastic. If you could maybe get my YouTube revenue to boost up instead of boosting my subscribers, that would be fantastic. But yeah, if you can get me to 1 million subs, I'd also appreciate that. Hoo-ha says, so I understand the concept of back hacking someone that is in my computer, but have you heard of a way to reverse hack when someone sends a malicious text or phone call? You can, but you need to sort of... I read about this, it was a little while ago, and it's something to do with... you can like man in the middle a text, and I can't remember exactly how it was done, and it's going to kill my brain. I'm not going to be able to sleep now until I remember the story. But when I do figure it out, I'll send it to you or something. So yeah, sorry, I can't remember at the moment. WebSec needs to be in that stream. Yeah, WebSec maybe. WebSec is he's got some other news coming up for you actually, so that's exciting. So I'll yeah. Dan Smith says, you played WoW once. What class did you play? I originally played a Warlock, and then I played, it was like a dot Warlock as well. So I basically just dot everyone and run away. And then I played a Rogue. It was a Blood Elf Rogue, and that was pretty good. I probably played that one more. The Warlock, I got a bit bored and ended up just having like a social scene with it. So yeah. Tech Studio says, can we hack together in King of the Hill? First of all, Tech Studio, thanks for just subscribing. And yeah, we can hack King of the Hill. If I get enough people asking me, I'll probably do a live stream of me actually doing a King of the Hill. But that might be embarrassing, so maybe not. But yeah, I'm actually not that good. So Card ZZZ, welcome back to another live stream, man. 100% we need WebSec. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll get WebSec on that King of the Hill. he's a really cool dude. So yeah. Have I beaten Pain yet? From Josh Ashton. No, I haven't. I haven't done a Pain one yet, and I've only done Panda once. So I've heard Pain is pretty easy though. So yeah, I'll have a look at that down the line at some point, see if I can work it out. But yeah. Newman, or No You Man, says, how much does you get paid from YouTube? I get anywhere between 15 and 30 Australian dollars a day. So it's not that much. It's usually, you know, on the lower end of that scale, to be completely honest. So yeah, most of my videos get demonetized. So there's like 3 videos that are running that make money for me. So yeah, I do appreciate any tips you guys want to leave for me, even if it's 50 sec or 8 Australian dollars or 200 RMB or whatever you want to drop a tip in there if you feel like it. Crash Override, are you in Sydney or Melbourne? Neither, I'm in Brisbane. Wagner D.A. Luciana, do you recommend CompTIA Pentest Plus for those who want to join in penetration testing field? No, I recommend doing an OSCP instead. Ilias Afoy, I'm so happy when you open a live. Oh, thanks, man. That's good. I hope everyone's enjoying this live stream. Neo Shaman, I'm excited for his new thing as well. Forced me to learn more things. Yes, please. Toy made us do live stream. Really? Do you actually know about his new thing that he's doing as well? It is very exciting, and it's if you know about it, you'd be as excited as I am. But it's intense. So yeah. Why people don't want to learn networking, pen testing, just web or reverse? Because web is where most of the money is, I guess. But actually, you know, I was looking the other day at some stuff on BugCrowd, and there is so many different open bugs for networking devices. I'm so tempted because I really enjoy networking, obviously. And yeah, maybe that's a way for me to get into bug bounties more than I previously have been. So we'll see. Tech Studio. Paying was done by Optional and some guy from Canada. Yeah, I've been trying to get Optional to get on a live stream with me, but he keeps ghosting me. So if you want to @him on Twitter and tell him to reply to DC CyberSec, please do. And maybe we'll peer pressure him into talking to me. Rizwan Sayed says, have you tried Attack Defense Labs? No, but I had a look at it. I just haven't done any of them yet. But yeah, maybe I will. PL, how skilled do you need to be to hack NASA or Pentagon? Extremely. And you also need to be extremely careful. I would highly suggest not doing it. That's a terrible idea. I just don't know when he will do it. Do you? He said today his time to me. So hopefully WebSec drops that that little challenge that he's created sometime today. But yeah, he's having some logistics or rather infrastructure issues. So yeah, hopefully soon. What add-on would you recommend for Firefox for cybersecurity at home? Probably that, like, any ad blocker is always a good one, as well as Privacy Badger and HTTPS Anywhere. They're probably my 3 favorite security, I guess, add-ons for Firefox or Chrome. Linus, have to go. Real fun live stream. Enjoy your 50 sec. I will. I'm going to enjoy that for the rest of this month at least. So thank you very much, man. Neo Shaman says, IoT device with a UART reader USB helps a lot. You'd be surprised what you find. Really? That's interesting. Hoo-Ha Extreme says, do not hack the Pentagon or NASA. It will make you very paranoid. It will also make you very incarcerated. So don't do it. It's a terrible idea. Neo Shaman, you leaked what it was. Yeah, well. Rizwan, Splunk versus HP ArcSight versus open source SIEM elk. Splunk and then Exabeam. Have a look at Exabeam. EXABEAM. Check them out. I did a video with one of their guys a little while ago, and they have a really cool product. Definitely worth checking out. So yeah, go and have a look. PL, this is my first time watching your live stream, and I can tell you honestly, you're a really good person. Thank you. Much appreciated. On a not so nice level, drop some tips and show me some love. I'm just joking. Keep those questions coming in, guys. I'm going to have a quick look at if there's any new I'm losing my voice, God. Any new machines on TryHackMe. So we'll keep that. CTFs. Newest. What do we got? Dog, cat. Oh, Tony the Tiger was the other one. Year of the Rabbit sounds pretty cool as well. And I'm just getting messages from people asking me what WebSec's working on. I'm not telling you. You need to wait. And I'll be making a video about it when it comes out. I've told him that I'll do a promo for him, so I'm keeping it a little bit shut until then. So you'll see when it comes out. Josh Ashton says, I might know optional, I'll put in a word, but only because you're also a Queenslander. Thanks, man. I do appreciate that. So yeah, please do let him know. I just want to have a chat with him and get him onto a King of the Hill live stream with a couple of the other guys like WebSec and Tritoke and Sign My Guy as well. They're the guys that I want in one competition against each other. And I'm going to be sharing all of their screens so that there's zero chance of any cheating, just in case anyone feels the nibble of, I want to cheat or something like that. So there'll be none of that. I won't have it. And if they do, I'll kick them out. Sean Lawani says, so many InfoSec materials out there. Which one will you recommend for a beginner? I've done a few videos on it, but I'll say it again. The CompTIA Security Plus is probably the best single certification to get for cybersecurity. Ilis Afoy Sorry, man, I can't do names. I'm really bad. What is the maximum you can get when you are a network pen tester? Maximum amount of money. In Australia, you can get around $100 to $120,000 a year as a network pen tester. That's the highest I've seen. $120,000 a year was the highest I've seen. TryHackMe, is it for free or is it got some monthly subscription? There is a free, so I'll just see. I'll show you the pricing on here. So there is a free version. If you click on the link in the description for TryHackMe, you will get some of, I think it's 1 or 2 of the subscriber rooms for free. But there is a subscription for it. So it's 10 US dollars or £8 a month for a subscription. So it's really cheap. Like, you won't even notice that coming out. That's 10 US dollars. That's like what, 2 coffees in Australia. You won't even notice it. So yeah, jump on, get a subscription. It's well worth it. You get access to all of this really great stuff. Click on the link. Oh, I'm level 8 now. Look at that. Cool. Sorry, I got distracted. Click on the link in the description and sign up an account on TryHackMe. It's really good. Cy is awesome. Yeah, Cy is actually a European CTF champion. Fun fact. So and so is TryTurk actually. So yeah, jump on. Those 2 guys are amazing. And Optional, I'm not too sure of his creds, but he is also very good from what I've seen. Rizwan, have you tried Bloodhound for AD enumeration? I don't know if I'm allowed to say, sorry. Josh Ashton, can we get Dark to cast? What's that? Can we get Dark to cast? Oh, sorry, I know what you mean. Dark from on TryHackMe. Darkstar, I think his name is. I hope so. That would be amazing if I could get him. I think he's number 1 on the TryHackMe all-time leaderboard. Is he still number 1? No, he's not. Oh, that's okay. There he is, Darkstar. Yeah, if I can get him on there, that'd be amazing. But yeah, we'll see. Ayash Rajabadari, sorry about your name. I can't do names. Hello, welcome, thank you. One night, what certs would be best to get a IT help desk job? Probably a CCNA, which it'll get you more than a help desk role, to be honest. But yeah, CompTIA A+, get a CCNA if you can, and maybe like a diploma in IT. That would be a good start. Vedant Ogali, awful. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry enjoying yourself here in this live stream, but I guess it's not for everyone, but that's okay. Tech Studio says, Optional is a great player, but I would love to see you both competing with each other. Maybe. Nah, probably not. I think he would absolutely school me. So, what's Optional's Twitter? It's at OptionalCTF, I believe. I'll go find him for you now. Whoa. Hopefully there's no porn popping up. That'd be embarrassing. Optional CTF. This guy. That's his thing. Go find him there. Next question was appeal. Nice feature of the subscription versus TryHackMe is that you can use their built-in VM. Yes, exactly. Thank you for reminding me. Hoo-ha Extreme. On TryHackMe, you can boot a virtual machine directly from the website, and you don't have to have your own Kali box, basically, which is a really, really cool feature. So definitely check that out. It's so worth the $10, to be honest. It's probably the best money you'll ever spend. Hoo-ha, do you ever use IRC, and if so, what is your preferred software? To be honest, I just used MIRC the last time I used IRC. I also used a Linux version a little while ago. It wasn't MIRC, it was something else. But yeah, that was also pretty good. So yeah, I haven't used IRC for a very long time. I used to download movies when I was in like high school, like 17, 18 years ago. Don't let this baby face persuade you. I'm actually super old, but yeah, it's I haven't used IRC chat for a very long time. But it actually, when I created the Discord server, a lot of people asked me if I could create an IRC chat server instead, and I decided to go with Discord because I think the masses are more comfortable with it. But I like the idea of an IRC room, so maybe I'll create like a dark web IRC. That'd be kind of fun. Tadawas says, please make video hack HSTS bypass to hack HTTPS website in the man in the middle attack. Yeah, okay. Bypass HTTPS. So you want a bypass of stuff. Dan Smith, great stream. Happy I made it. Thanks for coming, man. I'm glad you made it here as well. So yeah, that's awesome. I think someone just atted me on here. Let's see what's going on. There we go. Get those ats for optional going in. Yeah, I think I might wrap this up here because I'm going to go to bed and then make some more videos tomorrow morning. I wanted to do a video on live Wi-Fi hacking, obviously my own network, but it the whole thing broke, and then I have a Meraki set up here, and even though I created a WEP network on Meraki, its identity protection ended up cutting it out, and I just couldn't hack it. It was really annoying me. So I will make that video eventually, but there's still some good videos coming out in the next few days, so do stick around, watch those. Oh, we got some more questions coming in. Zeus says, what is the best overall cybersecurity certificate? Probably the CompTIA Security Plus or the OSCP. Ayush says, hey, I'm doing my CCNA course. After that, I'm going to be doing RHCL. Cool. And ethical hacking course. Is it good to get into cybersecurity? Yes. The Red Hat certs are really good for learning different Linux, and it's more like Linux systems administration, to be honest. In particular Red Hat, obviously, but yeah, the CCNA will be good and the Linux course will be good. I would probably throw in the CompTIA Security Plus though, just to give it a bit more of a focus away from networking and Linux, and also to get that security side in there. So I'd recommend the Security Plus as a good cert to throw into that mix as well. Luis Hernandez says, you can't bypass it, but you can trick the user in thinking they're on the correct website. Interesting. That's a fun little hack. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for coming along, guys. Thanks for watching as always. If you did like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Drop a tip in if you really want to. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Of course, subscribe as well. Of course. I always forget to mention it. But yeah, chuck it in there. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. I'll quickly answer these last two questions because I don't want to let them go. Hoo-ha Extreme, what are your thoughts on the ICH and ISAH certs? I don't know much about ISAH, but I know the ICH cert is pretty good. It's fairly well recognized in the US, but outside of the US, not so much. Cards SZ, attack or defense, what do you prefer? Probably defense. Attack is more fun, but defense is more stable. So anyway. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave you guys here. Thanks for coming along, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video.